We all love our pets, but sometimes we unintentionally do things that they hate. Dogs strive to be our best friends, but we don't always make it simple for them. Occasionally, we engage in behaviors that can push our beloved creatures away, leaving them upset, nervous, or totally confused. Today, we're going to uncover 8 common human actions that dogs don't like. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe if you love your dog. Number 8. Death stares. Let's kick things off by talking about one of the most misunderstood aspects of our interactions with dogs. Yes, those intense looks can send a whole range of signals, and it's not always what you might think. For instance, imagine a shy and timid dog. When a human or even another dog locks eyes with them for too long, it can make them feel nervous and intimidated. It's as if they're being put under a spotlight, and that's not a pleasant feeling for them. On the flip side, if you do this to a more dominant dog, they might interpret it as a challenge. And trust me, you don't want to provoke an aggressive response. But if you built a strong bond with your dog, a loving stare can actually make them show unconditional love. It's like your eyes become a language of affection between you and him. So how do you approach a new dog without making them uncomfortable? It's simple. Divert your eyes slightly and speak with a gentle voice. By doing this, you communicate that you mean no harm, and you're more likely to receive a warm reception. Remember, a little respect for their personal space goes a long way, and stay tuned because we got 7 more surprising things that dogs dislike about humans coming your way. Number 7. Strict control. Just as dogs excel at reading our body language, they're equally good at sensing our tension levels through the leash. When you keep that leash tight, it sends the wrong message to your dog. Their stress levels soar, they become frustrated, and anger takes over. It's like a chain reaction of anxiety. On the other hand, if you maintain a slack leash, you're signaling to your dog that there's no reason to be worried or tense. The simple act of walking with a relaxed leash can transform your walks into enjoyable, stress-free experiences for both you and your pet. Your dog can be calm, confident, and at ease. Now, I won't lie, teaching your dog to walk on a slack leash can be a bit of a challenge, and many dog owners can relate to the struggle. But here's the thing, it's very important for having pleasant walks with a relaxed dog. Number 6. Bad vibes. It's not just a tight leash that could affect your dog, but also your own emotional state. Yes, dogs are incredibly hypersensitive and can sense when you're feeling stressed or angry. Think about it. You often tell when someone around you is tense, even if you don't consciously realize it. Dogs have a similar knack for picking up on our emotional vibes. So when you're all wound up and anxious, chances are your dog is feeling the same way. And let's be honest, nobody enjoys being stressed out. I know you have also noticed your dog getting irritable or anxious, right? But the next time this happens, take a moment to reflect on your own emotions. Have you been feeling stressed or tense recently? Whether it's for a few minutes, hours, or even days, your dog could simply be mirroring your emotional state. If you're looking for another good reason to start practicing relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing, think of it as a way to help both you and your dog find some peace and calm. So take a deep breath and relax. Your chill vibes could be the hidden secret to keeping your pet more happy. Number 5. Loud noises. What if your dog's ears are suddenly filled with firework explosions or the noisy rush of vehicles? For many dogs, this refers to stress and fear. They have super sensitive hearing. Those loud sounds that might be a minor inconvenience to us can be extremely annoying for them. It's like a sonic assault on their ears. So what can you do to help your pet during these noisy situations? Well, here are some tricks. First, engage them in a bit of play. It redirects their focus away from the noise and towards having fun. Next, reward their calm behavior. If your dog remains relaxed during a loud noise, praise them. This positive reinforcement assists in creating a positive association with the noise. Small toys are a great distraction too. They keep your dog less focused on the scary sounds. The key is to introduce these calming devices during noiseless times so that your dog associates them with comfort and security. Understanding your dog's fear of loud sounds is the first step in helping them cope by using these methods. Number 4. Petting a dog's face or head. Now, this is something that we've all done. Petting a dog's face or giving them a good head pat. It feels like the loving thing to do, but here's the catch. Most dogs aren't too pleased about it. Imagine if someone suddenly reached for your face. You'd probably flinch and feel a bit awkward. Well, dogs have their personal space and boundaries too, just like us. In reality, while some dogs may tolerate a head pat from people they trust, it's not their top choice. You might even notice your dog slightly leaning away from when you go for their face. It's their way of saying no. But how can you make your dog genuinely happy with your affection? Skip the head pat and don't touch their face. Instead, focus on their back when you want to show some love, or try giving them a gentle rub near the tail area. Most dogs adore this spot. You can go for the classic belly rub, an ear massage, or a scratch under their chin, along their neck, or on the sides of their thighs. These areas are sure to put a big doggy smile on their face and reduce their anger. Number 3. Smells. Dogs have an amazing sense of smell, far beyond than what we can fathom. Think of it this way. Just as we recognize people by their faces, your dog can identify individuals by their unique smell. It's no wonder they get excited when they step outside, where there are countless scents to explore. However, there are some odors that dogs may find less than appealing, or even more disturbing. The potent scent of lemons, limes, oranges, and grapefruits might be fine for us, but for your dog, it's a real turnoff. Rubbing alcohol is another sense that your dog won't be hosting a fan club for either. You can use it as a disinfectant around your home, but be prepared for your dog to wrinkle their nose in disapproval. Lastly, when it comes to perfume or cologne, your dog isn't impressed, regardless of the price tag. Many perfumes have strong scents that can tickle their noses, and these fragrances often combine various elements like alcohol, essential oils, and other components that dogs find unpleasant. So remember that your dog's nose is a powerhouse of scent detection, and while they may have their likes and dislikes, understanding their sensitivities can create a more comfortable environment and make them happier. Number 2. Teasing. This is a common problem that dogs face. While it might seem harmless to some, teasing a dog can have significant consequences. Suppose you have some visitors at your home, and they decide to play a game with your dog. They pick up a toy, wave it around, and pretend to throw it. You know this move, it's a fake throw. For some reason, some people believe that this is an enjoyable game for dogs, but as you know, it's not. Fortunately, most people who truly care about their dogs do not engage in such behavior. They understand that teasing can make dogs feel frustrated and unhappy. But have you ever wondered how dogs feel about the person who teases them? Well, in a recent study sought to answer these questions, in this experiment, scientists tested dogs' ability to recognize and react to the intentions of a person who offered them a treat. They used an approach called the unwilling versus unable paradigm. This test revealed dogs waited longer and displayed behaviors like sitting or lying down when they thought that the person was intentionally teasing them. So make sure that you don't annoy any dog, ensuring that their interactions with humans are nothing less than positive experiences. And number 1, overcleaning. While many dogs enjoy splashing around in the water or taking a swim, this doesn't necessarily mean they're fond of baths. Bath time can be a source of anxiety or discomfort for your pet, and it's important to understand why. Firstly, it's not just the water that the dogs may find irritating during bath time. Even dogs who love swimming can be wary of baths because the two experiences are fundamentally different. When dogs choose to go swimming, they are in control, having fun, and nobody is handling them. In contrast, a bath involves being placed in a situation where water is poured over them, and they may feel a loss of control. Some dogs just don't like being handled, picked up, or cuddled, and this can pose a problem during bath time. If your dog shows signs of anxiety when being handled, such as panting or shaking, getting them into the bath can be a traumatic experience. So how can you help your dog learn to love baths? For new pet owners, you can use treats, peanut butter on shower walls, or even get in the tub with your dog to make the experience more satisfying. However, if your dog already has a high level of anxiety and fear, you may need to show your dog that baths are not as scary as they think, while building positive associations. Well, that's it for today. What do you think makes your dog the most angry? Let us know in the comments below. Now, you know which things your dog hates, but do you know what they love? Check out this video about 10 things dogs love.